Hi. So I had this quick note that I just wanted to put out. The reason why it seems like nobody is an original beauty these days is actually because of comparison. See, when people see someone who looks nice back in the day, they would just tell them they look nice. Nowadays, everyone is, in order to compliment people, people tell them about someone else who they think they look like. And we have so many more people who are famous that, like, yeah. We have so many more people who are famous, so we have so many more people to compare others to. And on top of that, there was only ever a certain amount of styles that people liked, both in terms of a face, in terms of beauty, and in terms of hair and fashion, etc. Yeah? And the trends just cycle in and out. Yeah? But there were so many less people then that we were exposed. There were so many less people back then. There wasn't the internet back then. You couldn't like see a pretty girl, take a picture of her, and then start immediately comparing her to exactly who you thought she looked like. Like, do you know there are some girls who are big weirdos? They'll screenshot your pictures, zoom in on them, compare them up and down to so and so, this person, that person, people you've never even heard of. Back in the day, they weren't doing that. If you wanted to, like, you have this limited edition magazine with like Brooke Shields on the cover. You're not cutting it up just because there was some other girl outside who you thought kind of looked like her. First, you don't even have a picture of that other girl. Or even if it was your friend, you're not going to cut it up. Whereas now, you can just go on Google Images, then go on the collage app. You take a picture of the strange girl. Go on Google Images, get the picture of the celebrity you're thinking of. Go on a collage app. Put one next to the other, and that's you done. Now you can zoom in, analyze, compare, and say, oh, she looks the same. Oh, nobody's an original. Everyone is just the same. When, no, people back then, they didn't look 100% different to each other. I mean, a good example of this is in the 50s, there were a ton of like movie stars and that who had the short blonde side part curled hair, the short to mid-length curled blonde side part, but like you only think of Marilyn. Exactly, she was just the most popular person who had it. Yeah, that's actually it. There were so many examples. And you could take basically any style from back in the day and say this. But like nowadays you're exposed to people at all different levels of popularity. People have like small platforms and people who are like huge superstars. And remember, since there's only a certain amount of looks that people pay attention to, it is true, for every niche you can think of, you'll notice a similarity within the looks of the people there. There's only a certain amount, so you're bound to see more people who look the same. There's only a certain amount of looks, but yet there's a ton of people. So back in the day, it seemed like everyone was just so different, but now it feels like everyone looks the same. Yeah, I don't know, man, that's it.